Okay, we pretty much got our figure finished. I'm simply going to do this real quick. I'm going to add the soles to the feet. Of course, the actually soles to the shoes is what I'm saying. And I'm doing that with my V tool. That V tool makes sort of a V shape as you do this. And as you see, there you go. I made the soles to the shoes. Now, basically, this figure is getting close, pretty much close to being finished. As you can see, the hair, the ears, everything is done. And there's a few little things I have to do, but of course, I go back behind doing my figures, and then I clean them up, the little wood chips and the little birds hanging off, and then I basically paint them. So this is pretty much finished. This is coming close to it. As you can see, everything is pretty much done. If I want to add a little graphics to the cheeks, I take my V tool and maybe hit with a little like this, and come over here and hit a little like this, and just kind of put a little wrinkles in the face a little bit. See, you kind of put those wrinkles in there that you can do. But basically, your figure is finished. Now, let me show you. Let me get a figure that I've already reach over here and get some that I have already finished. Let's see. Here's one that I just recently did. He has not been painted, but as you can see, his face has been carved. He has a coat on. He has a tie. Same type of thing. He's got to be cleaned up a little bit, and then he'll be painted and finished. Here's a figure that I've been working on where he's sitting down. You can see the different expressions on the face. But basically, this is the raw type figures that you're looking at that are not finished. But I wanted to show you some painted pieces. Here's one. When I get through with them and I paint them, gives you sort of an idea of what they look like. And this is, as you can see, with both figures, this is not almost exactly the same size, just a little bit bigger, and this one's thinner. But this is one of the painted pieces, as you see the eyes on it and the face. And then here's one of an old man that with a cane that I've done it, and he's through painted, and got the tie. You can see the tie, and but yeah, you see how the painting just brings the figure to life, and just completely does that through all things. And then here's, as I told you, I do a lot of flat plane carving. Here's a figure that I did for a museum, or they're going to display it in their museum, due to flat plane carving. And it's, as you can see, I painted the sort of an old-timey boss that I painted this pinstripe pants and everything like that. But that's what the figure basically looks like. If you can see from the back how he's done. See how the hair is, and I put a cigar in his mouth. He's got that look to him. So I've done a lot of figures. And then here's one of a recent one that I did. This is a hobo that I did in the flat plane style. See, he's got he's got his clothes in a bag and everything like that. But this is a little bit different than the others, a little bit different style than the others, but they're all similarly flat plane carving. But I just, like I said, I do this. I love to do it, and I love to show people how to do it, because the more people become interested in carving, the better off it is. And the Scandinavian flat plane carving this is based upon was done many, many years ago, and it's not done a whole lot in the United States, but I had studied it for several years, and I did it. And all of these figures that you just saw, and the ones that are painted, are done with a knife. These are all done, and as you can see, the difference between, before they're painted and afterward. You can see the characterization that comes in to the figure once it is painted. And the paint I use is like a wash. It's not really a paint, but it's mixed with water to water down so that the wood itself will show through. And that's the figure. It's pretty much what it is. But I'll go back to the original one here that we have, and I appreciate you tuning in. I'm sorry, like I said, that I had to do all of these in a series of 5 or 6 or whatever. But I'll try to do some more. I do some animals. I do some little bears that I do for a gift shop and things like that. But more than anything in the world, wood carving is a wonderful hobby. It's you have to learn a lot. But I am a self-taught carver. I taught myself through getting books and reading and just practice and study and eventually over the years I've learned to do quite a bit of carving. But it's been a hobby that I've just thoroughly enjoyed, and I have just really loved doing it. And I appreciate you taking the time to watch me do this, and I hope that maybe somehow you would read about carving, get interested in it, and that somehow you might take it up yourself, because I'll tell you what, it's a wonderful hobby, and you can do so many things. You're endless as far as the amount of things you can carve. You really are. And like this figure here, you can have him standing, you can have him sitting. His arms, you can see, just crossed over. He's going to be sitting on a bench at a bus station. There's just a number of different things that you can create out of wood, and more than anything in the world, it's an extremely satisfying hobby. It is, and as with myself, it doesn't require a whole lot of tools. I